Settled and outstanding specific claims. As of March 2018, the Government of Canada has negotiated settlements on more than 460 specific claims. However, there is more work to do. Hundreds of specific claims remain outstanding. This includes about 250 accepted for negotiation, 71 claims before the Specific Claims Tribunal, and about 160 specific claims are currently under review or assessment. These numbers do not include claims that are in research and development by First Nations or cases where Canada has not accepted the claim for negotiation, or where First Nations may be preparing to submit a claim to the tribunal. Visit the Reporting Center on Specific Claims and select National Summary for an overview of statistics on settled and outstanding claims. Status Report on specific claims for up-to-date, basic information on the status of individual specific claims within the federal process. Settlement Report on specific claims for information on all negotiated settlements since 1973. Key terms. The Auditor General and First Nations have expressed concerns with some of the key terms used to categorize claims in these online reports. These terms are subject to change as part of ongoing joint work to improve and bring greater clarity to public reporting on specific claims. How to file a specific claim. First Nations research their own claims and submit them to the Government of Canada. Before a claim is filed, claims research is done by individual First Nations, some tribal councils, or by research associations. The First Nation decides which research avenue they wish to pursue, and then submits the claim to the Government of Canada. Certain requirements must be met when a First Nation submits a specific claim to Canada for review and assessment. These requirements are detailed in the minimum standard for filing a specific claim submission. As noted in the process diagram below, Canada has up to 6 months to determine if the claim meets the minimum standard. If the claim meets the minimum standard, it is filed with the Minister of Crown Indigenous Relations and Northern Affairs, and Canada reviews the claim and makes a decision whether to accept the claim for negotiation under its Specific Claims Policy and Process Guide. Learn more about the assessment phase in the diagram below. This diagram outlines the steps in the specific claims process. To begin, following claims research, the First Nation submits its claim to the Government of Canada. The government reviews the claim, and after a period of up to 6 months determines if the claim meets the minimum standard for claim submissions. If the claim does not meet the minimum standard, the claim is returned to the First Nation, who has the option to resubmit the claim with revisions and restart the process. If the claim meets the minimum standard, it is filed with the Minister and moves to the assessment phase. This phase can take up to 3 years. During this time, the government assesses the claim to determine whether or not to accept the claim for negotiation. To be accepted under the Specific Claims Policy, a claim must demonstrate, on a balance of probabilities, that the Government of Canada has an outstanding lawful obligation to the First Nation. If the claim is not accepted for negotiation, the First Nation may choose to resubmit the claim with new evidence or to file the claim with the Specific Claims Tribunal. If the First Nation chooses to resubmit the claim with new evidence, the specific claims process begins again. If the claim is referred to the tribunal will make a binding decision on validity and compensation. If the claim is accepted for negotiations by the Government of Canada, the negotiation process begins. If after 3 years a negotiated settlement has not been reached, or if the First Nation is not satisfied with the progress of negotiations, they may choose to refer the claim to the Specific Claims Tribunal. However, negotiations may continue beyond 3 years if the First Nation chooses. If a settlement is reached, it moves forward to implementation. If a settlement is not reached, the First Nation can either resubmit the claim with new evidence or can file the claim with the Specific Claims Tribunal. If the claim is referred to the tribunal will make a decision on validity and compensation. For more information on how to file your specific claim and how we can help you, click the link to our website and connect with our office. Thank you.